Hi everybody, this recording is for Ilul Ishmat of Shlomo Rivka, and also for my father-in-law who's yours said it is Thursday, Rachamim ben Muluk Tova. You should have Aliyah Neshama. Amen. We want to go back to Parshat Bereshit to talk about a tale of two brothers. We all know that there were two brothers named Cain and Hevel, and we had the famous Pesukim in the Torah, but it says that Cain was the pioneer who wanted to bring the first korban. He wanted to show appreciation to God for all the good that He does for us, that He created the world, that He gave us trees, land, water, whatever it was at that time. Every step that Cain took, Rabbi Avigdor Miller says, that it was a chidush for him. It was a new beginning for him, that he appreciated so much everything that he saw, the butterflies. Not like today that we're used to everything and we take everything for granted. Cain took everything and he blessed God for it. I mean, we have a different view of Cain, that he was an evil person and he got up and he killed his brother Hevel. But before that point, Rabbi Avigdor Miller describes Cain as the pioneer. He's the original thinker who thought about bringing a sacrifice of the first fruits that he had to God to show his appreciation. What better means of a person that is? The original guy that brought the korban. But at the same time, someone else who looked up to him, which is Hevel, his younger brother, he said, wow, my brother is bringing a sacrifice. I also am going to bring a sacrifice. But he just brought a better sacrifice. He took, we know that he was a shepherd. He took the best of his sheep, the fattest ones, the ones with a lot of wool and fat, and the choicest, the juiciest one, and he brought that as a sacrifice. Now, what would you expect? If you were the pioneer and you thought about the idea of bringing a sacrifice, you expect the fire from heaven to come down and take your sacrifice. But a tragedy happened. The fire came down and took the sacrifice of the brother, the one that was not the pioneer, who only came and tagged along and brought also a sacrifice. So when Cain saw this, he was devastated. And how could it be? I'm the one who thought about it. I'm the one who wants to thank God. I'm the pioneer. And the fire comes down and takes my brother's sacrifice. And what does God tell him? Why is your face down? It's not that I'm putting you down. I'm just saying that whatever you're trying to do, you could do it a little better. You should have thought about this to bring the best of the fruits, just like your brother. It's not that I'm putting you down. I'm just trying to say that your potential is much greater. Just to bring it next time, to bring it better. But of course, unfortunately, Cain, he got depressed and took the wrong message, and he did what he did. He killed his brother, and we know the rest of the story. But the lesson for us is that whenever we do something, and sometimes we feel like, God is not accepting our sacrifice, He's not accepting our prayers, He's not answering us. It's not that Chas v'Shalom God is rejecting us. He just wants us to put it, the tefillah, the sacrifices that we make for Him, to do a little bit better. We all know ourselves. We could do better. We could do better people. We could be better people. Just like, we could be the best in business. We could be the best in everything, in sports, what have you. We could also be the best in honoring God. So the next time we want to do a mitzvah, we should thank ourselves. Am I bringing the best sacrifice to God? Am I praying tefillah, the prayer that I should be praying the best way I can? I just want to get it over with. And that makes all the difference to God, whether He wants to accept our prayers or not. B'ezrat Hashem, we should always be praying in a better way, like according to our potential, and learn from Hevel, and not be downward like Cain, Chas v'Shalom. Amen.